Hi guys, it's me Uday Shankar. Welcome to another tutorial of Python, and today we are going to learn about classes. So let's get started. So class is basically a plan. Like for example, we have to build an employee management system. That means I'm telling like you are going to build an employee management system project in Python, and you have to build all the functionality of an employee management system, right? Like gathering the employee, like capturing the employee information and storing that employee into a database and reading that employee's information from the database, or reading read a specific employee information from a database, or read all employees from a database. So all these things are some of the actions that is needed for an employee management system. So if employee management is a class, then all these things are actions of that specific class. So this is a plan or a blueprint. You can find a lot of this definition for a class, but basically it is a plan. So here, class itself is not going to execute. I just like to remind you that, because a class is just a plan with or some functionalities, like an engine of a car. Like it will be having a lot of functionality, but it's not going to execute without we initiate it. So let's get started by creating a new class. I'm going to create a class. So we can create a class using this class keyword, and then I'm going to give it a name, employee management. So this is the name of the class, and I'm going to give a colon just to write the rest of the code of it. So I click enter, and it is giving one indent space. In Python, all these class related code have to be right with this one indent space. So if we are writing it without any indent space, that's not going to consider as the class related code or class related methods or variables. So we have to give one indent space like this, and then write all the rest of the code. So in an employee management system, we do need the employee name, age, date of birth, designation, etc. Right? So I'm going to create variables for it. Name, I'm give a blank value of it for it, and age 0, and designation, that's also going to be empty. And this is how we can define the class variable, and I'm going to create some functions of it. We can create a function using this def keyword, and we can learn all those things in detail in the upcoming video tutorials. And def and the method name, like store employee info. This is a method, and going to give it a blank line using this pass keyword, and then def get all employee. And def get employee by ID. So this is how I defined all these methods. And for get all employee means it is supposed to get all the employees from the system, and get employee by ID means getting a specific employee using ID. So we have to pass the ID also. ID, and get all employee means it does not need any argument right now. And store employee info, that need the employee employee name. For simplicity I can use just age underscore designation. So for this one also I'm going to give just an E just to represent employee. Yeah, this is how you can create a class and all its related code, and we have to add a lot of lines of code to store these value into a database or some other system. So those things we can look at in the upcoming video tutorial. So in the next video tutorial I will be explaining you how you can call this class and execute a method, all these things. Okay, so that's all for this video. I can just try running it. You can see that it's not doing anything. So let's create an object in the upcoming video tutorial and see how this is going to work. And thank you guys for watching.